Hi guys, and welcome back to another DrAce livestream, and today we're going to be playing some Superbike 22 online with the guys and gals, all of the aces. Now today, as you can read from the title, we are going to be using the Ducati and the Ducati only. Now I will change the Ducatis as we go, from the Motor Corsa one, from the Aruba IT, and then of course even the Team Go 11. We'll play around with them throughout the session, but for now I'm going to use the factory Ducati. Get used to it, and then hopefully use the others and enjoy them just as much as I do with the others. So I'm going to quickly invite a couple of peeps in, as Sean has just joined the stream, Gazzy T as well. Dabs for everyone. I'm dabbing as well, but the mic is, the camera isn't on right now. I look like garbage. I just woke up a couple of minutes ago, so tired today, and still somehow ready to race. So we'll see how this goes. Very keen to see what we can produce. Sacred Mirka is also streaming, so if you want to see his perspective when he does jump on in a moment's time, I'm sure he'll be here any moment now. You can see his perspective to see how far ahead he is from the rest of the group. We have one of the BRR boys as well, so of course keep an eye on him. The BRR guys are very fast, so we'll see if we can compete. I do hope. I invited Thomas, and there he is. He's arrived as well. Quick mention, if you are watching this and you have Superbike 22 and you do want to join, come on in. You're more than welcome. The water's lovely, I assure you. It's a great temperature and it's time to race. But with there's a couple of seconds remaining, we can now choose a circuit to race upon. I'm actually not sure. I'm happy to choose anything. I actually don't want my best tracks yet, because I do need a bit of time to warm up. Catalunya has had a vote. I'm going to chuck my hat in here with Estoril. Yeah, I'll go Estoril. And Estoril takes the victory. I like it. Oh, Asombro SK. Sorry, mate, I missed that one. Please, DrAce, wait. It's okay, you can still join the session with into the practice. Hello, boys and girls. Hello, Lupu. Welcome to... I thought we agreed on LT, didn't we? Welcome. LT. Taz. Din27. Sacred Meerkat. Hello, 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 hello. And hello to Cartakayan. Oh, apologies, mate. I'm terrible at reading names. Got you 2012 for now, then, yeah? Apologies, Zombro, for missing you out. It's hard for me to remember who I've got on the friends list ready to invite. I always forget, so... Oh, here's a bug for you as well. Sergio's fantastic number there. It doesn't sit right on the Ducati. For some reason, it's only the Ducati, but it just slants ever so... Oh, just ever so slightly across the bike there, and I don't know why it does it. But it is the only bike in the game that it does that. Oh, it's Mercury there. Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. You have Superbike 22. Yeah, oh, I remember now. You have a hooky version. Yeah, I remember this now. Okay. It's all coming back to me now. Right then. Shout out to Sergio23 once more for making that incredible helmet. Probably one of the best ones he's made yet. Yeah, Mercury will do just fine, won't it? So is everyone else going for the Ducatis now? That's cool. I'm not necessarily saying everyone else has to choose the Ducati. In fact, no, I think BRR is on the Honda. But personally for myself, for this video, I just wanted to use just the Ducati. Thought we could do a live stream every now and again with a different bike each and every time. So bringing on the power then. That's a very cool name, mate. I struggle to pronounce it though. So Mercury suits me better, but I've gone wide into the first corner here. And I've crashed. Probably should pay more attention this time around. Yes, Rory Skinner. Unfortunately, when he goes to Moto 2 next season, he's going to be using number 33, I do believe. Unless number 11 is then available when he goes there, I'm not sure. Ah, okay. Okay, Mercury. Look at the state of those leathers now, though. Wonder if we get the same advantage that Alvaro Bautista does. Personally, myself, I'm not as small as Alvaro, and I certainly don't weigh as little as him. Rory Skinner's on Twitch. What games does he play? So firm on the anchors into turn 1 here in Estoril. Okay. Not ideal, that. For the warm-up for tonight. Oh. Okay, we are going to have to warm up on this one. As I say, I probably got up maybe, what, 30 minutes ago? Just ready to do this stream. No food, no drink, just straight on it. That's how it's done. Oh, the Ducati screaming around that corner then. So I had a good debate with Hades this morning in our moderator's channel for Discord. And he was saying he actually unmaps the rider weight forwards and backwards movements. So at some point I'm going to try it without and see how it goes. I know last time when I was playing with Fuchs's account I didn't use the rider weight, and because it was not actually assigned I didn't realise at the time. And then when I started putting the laps in I was like, why am I struggling so much? And for me that was a big part of it. Let's get that change direction to the left hand side. We keep it in, keep it in. And then bring on the power. Went on a bit early on the power there, and for some reason I just neglected to upshift. Wow. You've even ridden with Rory Skinner. That's epic. I will say I'm jealous. Because I am. So let's go back into the pits. I want to check these comments. Yeah, that is a bugger, isn't it? When one of the riders in MotoGP or Superbike is using the number you want. Excuse me. I've not experienced it until now in Superbike 22. I think 1 year I had to change it from 47 because Tetsuka Nagashima had it in Moto 2. Possibly. But I've always gone for 47, so usually I've been alright. But thanks to Axel Bassani, I've had to choose number 11 for this game. There's Sacred Meerkat. He doesn't take long to warm up, does he? The old Bunsen burner. Straight to it. 2.4 seconds clear from us. My lap time wasn't particularly special, I'll be honest, but it's certainly not what I was putting in the career mode when we was racing here early on in the season. We will improve. I bet he was. I bet Rory was fast. So here we go then. 3 seconds ahead of Thomas. In turn we are 2.5 seconds behind Meerkat, who's just set the fastest sector of the qualifying session. Still using the DualShock 4 controller, by the way, guys. Still not really made my mind up on swapping over to the DualSense. Well, then again, I did look into buying the DualSense Pro that's going to come out. I got distracted looking at the right-hand side of the screen there. I was like, wow, we just matched the sector time with Meerkat. Probably not for long, but let's see if we can improve nonetheless. Nice. Firm on the anchors will go. Oh, he's going to... No. The Honda. He's also on his personal best lap, so he doesn't technically have to move out of the way here. Just had to squeeze on through. Apologies. I just had to get it done. As we slide it in. Beautiful slide there into the right-hand side. Oh, left-hand side, just touching the apex. Yeah, as Meerkat and I just discussed before this stream, that we are... Well, in fact, he's also using the Ducati, right? But it is a bit twitchy sometimes. Good exit, though. 2 seconds we will improve by. We aren't going to quite get close to Meerkat, but 7/10 of a second behind. Not too bad. Have I ever tried playing with music? Oh, no way. No way. I hate not being able to hear the bike. One of my biggest difficulties in these streams is that I don't tend to hear the bike very much because I'm too busy concentrating on talking. And I don't like it at all. I have to hear the bike. Oh, damn it. Oh, okay, messed that one up going into the curve of VIP. But within 0.7 of a second, it's not too bad. You can't... Oh! Crossplay doesn't exist on Superbike 22, mate. It works on MotoGP 22 if the PC user is on the Windows version. Sadly, not the Steam. I like that one, Mercury. Inverse of Nicky Hayden's number and 50 plus 46. I like it. Not a problem, Mercury. Well, thank you very much for joining us nonetheless. I do appreciate you popping in and saying hello. I do recall you saying you had to get up early as well, so makes sense that it's pushing it a bit fine at 11 PM. Yeah, sadly there's no crossplay. I'm racing on PC, you see. Oh, and there is the glitch of... Actually, it doesn't look too bad, but... Yeah, it's still ever so slightly off on the number. Cheers, Mercury. Take care, mate. Okay, then, so. I do know there's a couple of parts where we can improve here. So let's see what we can produce. 1 minute of the session remains, so we only really have this lap to do it in. And I've gone wide into the first corner. That's going to cost us. Tell you what, we might as well restart the flying lap and still have a chance here. There is Meerkat ahead of us. He's on the third split. He's going to get the change direction into the right-hander here, and then it's going to pop up on the screen what time he's got. Is it another red sector? It certainly is. And then it's gone. Oh, wait, no. It's Thomas ahead of me. Meerkat's went a whole second quicker. Oh, my goodness. He is just too good. I don't know if I remember. Did I invite Fuchs or not? Probably did. I hope I did. So into the first corner, there's Thomas. Very quick upshift there. Went a little bit too early actually for my liking. Down by 99,000 of a second into the first split, so as long as I stay with Meerkat in the first split, I'll probably keep him honest for the rest of it. In a race situation. We are improving. Still 0.4 of a second down. Goodness me. Do love this circuit of Estoril though, we'll be honest. It's absolutely fantastic. Didn't swing it as wide as I usually do there, that's going to cost me time. Ooh, very tight to the apex there. We'll swing it in, then keep it in tight. That's it. Run it deep a little bit. That's it. Keep it on, keep it on, keep it on. Go, go, go. We are going to... Oh my god. We're going to improve, but it's still going to be a whole second behind the Meerkat. Wow. I think I got into the 133s with the Kawasaki, but the Ducati just keeps me at bay for now. It's a 134.397 for us, but big gap. Big, big gap. So, we've got our work cut out for us today, but Meerkat is preparing for a championship, so give him credit. He's going to go all out tonight. So, belting stuff from the British rider. But now, didn't really try any other tyres there, so I think I'm going to stick with the SC1 for now, and I'm also going to choose the super soft compound of the SCX, but I'm going to choose it twice because sometimes the game doesn't give me the tyre that I want. So hopefully this time around it will work. So before we start, let me know if everything works all right, guys. I think it looks good. I'm looking at the overlay, let's say, and it does seem that everything's going to sound and look all right, but in the meantime, if any issues, let me know. I'll be sure to change either the volume or the quality as we go. Is it, what we're streaming in tonight as well, by the way? Is it doing 1080p? It is doing 1080p. The other day I set it to automatic and it streamed in 4K. I don't think you really need to stream in 4K. And I don't think it really looked that significantly better under a stream condition, so I think I'll just leave it at 1080p. But away we go. It's a good start, actually. I always wonder if Meerkat just lets me get a good start just to keep it interesting. Oh, I've gone way too wide here. I've gone way too wide. The blues of a starting race. Goodness me. I just thought to myself then, I thought, oh no, it looks like I'm going, ooh. So Honda and I are getting a bit scrappy to start this one off. And I've just been massively bumped there into the curve of VIP. Not a happy bunny is, is the Honda. I'm going to come back on through. And hopefully can get back up to Meerkat. I think Meerkat's just taking it steady for now. Probably wants to give me at least a chance. So I've barged my way through. And now it's time to release the anger, the attack. Unless one of the riders does it behind me first. So I think Meerkat's going to try an all manner of bikes in this one. As I mentioned, battling for a miniature championship tomorrow night, I think he said. Oh, Shell! I missed your comment there, mate. Good to see you, dude. Hope you're well. Rhyming accidentally with Shell. It's going to be a Ducatis only tonight, mate. Sadly not, Sean, no. I'm hoping either 2023 will be my year to get on the bikes, or maybe 2024 if it has to be that late. So Meerkat's in the zone. That's very tight to the apex, that is. Oh, trying to pinch too much curb there. It's a good job I don't ride in real life. I'm going to be doing such things like that. So use all of the track and a bit more. Oh, God bless you, Shell. I appreciate you popping by, mate. My rider chief, the coach, the engineer from Phillip Island in a few streams ago. Just trying to chase down the sacred one, but as you can tell, he's getting away with it at the front. Bring on the power, just ever so gradually moving the bike over to the left there near the rumble strip. We're now firm on the anchors will go. We are into the 136s, we can do much better than that. But for now, we're warming up. Wouldn't recommend downshifting to first gear there, not really sure why I did. You know, when I tried to start this lobby tonight, I noticed there wasn't one single lobby available. It's absolutely mad that there's just none. How is there no lobbies? I mean, it's only been out a month and a bit. I often wonder if there's a glitch with that, or if there actually isn't any lobbies whatsoever. It's just gone deep there into the parabolica. And now firm on the brakes for the right hand side. Yeah, I thought I'd change things up actually, Shell. I thought, well, we do a lot of streams, but maybe make it a purpose. An actual, bit of a challenge, if you will. Because, of course, I love the Kawasaki. That's my favourite. I'm so good with the Kawasaki. And the other bikes are getting sort of left behind. So my process of thought determined that I should probably pick each bike and give him a chance. But I do believe, yes, they will be world champions in both Superbike and MotoGP. If somehow Pecco balls his head up and ends up losing the championship, then it'll be the biggest blunder in MotoGP history almost. And if Iagora loses the championship as well from crashing in Sepang when he really didn't need to be pushing Tony Arbolino that much, it was great entertainment, but he really didn't need to be like that. Not a rider who really makes that many mistakes either, so that was really surprising. So had someone just leave us there. Oh, I thought I was going to run off the circuit there. Running a bit more casual now rather than I was in the with the SCQ tyre in the qualifying session. I think it's because I've already conceded to the fact that Meerkat is so far ahead. Wow, he just breached 6 seconds gap there. So I was speaking to Meerkat a while ago as well, actually. LT is the fastest Meerkat, mate. He's unbelievable. Well, we were discussing the other day regarding the SCQ tyres, the SCX and the other ones. And he doesn't really think there's much of an advantage with the SCQ in the qualifying session. Like, I think he can still do those lap times even with the SCX. Or the DX1. And that is bloody impressive. So, I don't think Rory will do particularly well in the first year, but towards the end of the year I reckon he'll start showing some serious light. But like Jake Dixon, for example, didn't really come out strong and kicking arse, but he will eventually do really well, I think. One hell of a talent, Rory. See, as a big fan of BSB, I always want to see the boys move up and go into the World Championship stages, but then at the same time I'm selfish and I think, I don't want them to go, oh, I've gone wide there into, oh, no, didn't even brake hard enough there. But I'm a bit selfish thinking that I want them to stay because I want to see the action in BSB. But seeing them in the World Championship stage and they're doing well, it's just so good. Especially Jake Dixon and everyone else who we've seen in the past. I've enjoyed these games. I'm met by this on. Oh, I'm sorry, I was reading the comment. Yeah, definitely. If you want to join, I am on Superbike 22 on PC, mate, on Steam. So yeah, if you do want to join, you're more than welcome to. Apologies, I've got a bit of a tickle in my throat this evening. We're now into turn 1. Quick upshift to second. Bike begun to slip and slide there, even when I upshifted. Let's try and put in some decent laps now then. We can definitely improve from a 135. Not with riding like that though. That's going to hold us back. Brad Ray Andy Yates. Well, he's going to be at that event. I'm going to an event in Birmingham as well, by the way, guys. I guess now's a great time to mention. And that is in the end of November, from the 19th to the 27th. I cannot see any of those names above there. I seen one BRR. Might be Fuchs and his crew. But yeah, I'm going to an event in Birmingham. It's the Motorcycle Live event from 2022. I'm going to be working with the BMW guys again in the Ride 4 trailer, so anyone wants to pop down, meet me and have a go at the game, more than welcome to. I think Brad Ray's going to go over to World Superbike, one of the Yamaha teams. 11 seconds is the Meerkat, my goodness. When Cal Crutchlow retires at 103. What a lad. Seeing his name at the top of the timing sheet in Sepang was absolutely fantastic. Don't doubt me, Cal Crutchlow. Oh, right deep. Oh, my goodness. My throat is killing me. So I also bought a little microphone muff to go over the Blue Yeti mic that I use. Does it sound any different to you guys? Does it reduce the pops as it's meant to do? And the cackles and the squeals that I do? I'm hoping it makes a difference, but if it doesn't, I guess it's not the end of the world. Didn't really cost that much. Ooh, just dipping off the circuit there. So we did improve to a 135 flat, but it's 0.6 of a second slower than Meerkat. But we've had a lot of bad laps in this one as well. Not exactly all of them have been good. Oh, okay, that's pretty decent. Less background noise. Yeah, Superbike 22 is much, much different to Ride 4. Quite significantly, actually. The bikes are much heavier. And the whole physics is just a lot more... I'm going to use the term realistic, but there will be people who disagree. But it just feels there's a lot more skill involved for these ones rather than Ride 4. It's tough. Hey, track limit warning. So dropping it into the Curva VIP, keeping it nice and tight now. I think Meerkat just improved his lap time there. I'll try and do the same here. Brake here, roughly about the 150 metre marker. I'm quite firm in the anchors this time round. Oh, sliding it in there. Not quite how I would have wanted it, but... It's a big gap for Meerkat though, isn't it? Big, big gap. The biggest gap. Well, to conclude this one, Meerkat crash probably across the line there. It's not been the best of races, but also at the same time, I can't say I didn't enjoy that. I had a good time there. I hope you guys did too. So, I missed a comment there. Hey man, love your videos, learned so much from them, but not improving since last year. Tends to do hard brakes in the corners and crash frequently. What tyres are you using? If you're getting the tyres really hot, then the chances are you could be braking quite aggressively for a hot tyre. Sometimes with Ride 4, when the tyre gets really hot, you can just lose the front in a heartbeat without even realising. So definitely have a look into that one, Vardan. You could change your braking style from aggressive to, is it softer, or can't remember what the other term is. You could have a look at that into your settings in Ride 4 as well. Yes, LT, definitely the leaning is much slower. Ride 4, you can kind of just throw it into some corners. I will invite Fuchs, actually. I'm sure I did, but on the off chance, I'll invite him, I think. Elias, Jlana as well, Fuchs. And I don't see anyone else. So we will swap over from the Aruba IT Ducati. Let's try the Team Go 11. That's true. I'm totally with you on that, Jestifizzle. Every single time I have to go back to Ride 4, the first thing I go back on it and going, wow, this feels just odd. Like, I can't control the bike, it moves too quickly, it's just dead strange. I struggle with that a lot. In fact, it is really difficult swapping from bike to bike. It is. Oh no, I'm not on Aragon. Oh, thank goodness I chucked that vote in there for Misano right at the end. Never want Aragon. Just having a beverage of 7-Up. Can't be a bit of 7-Up, can you? What's everyone's choice of beverage this evening, anyway? Okay then, so the usual, just in case you haven't seen my settings video, these are my settings in question. Just dropping everything on the front fork, and everything else remains the same. But because we're here in Misano, we'll drop the 5th and 4th gear, that's what I will do. If you've gone to Aragon and ditched the stream. Oh, it's so boring, isn't it? Like, I just don't particularly like Aragon at all. Didn't make my top 10 for a reason. I thought I should do a lap of Asda. Well, can do. I think I'm going tomorrow, so I'll be sure to do something. Like, if I'm top 10 average for 90% tracks on Ride 4, I can't make top... Yes! MotoGP is just a totally different... It's just totally different. I was actually trying to get out of his way so he can concentrate on his own lap time. Whoa! Massive wheelie there for the Brazilian. Yeah, right, I did find the same, because if you remember as well that MotoGP has an esports presence, so a lot of people push and work really hard to try and get into the top 100. Ride 4, not so much. It's more of a just a personal, excuse me, a personal preference and personal pride, really. I've got a fly in my room. Damn it! Hang on. I don't like any distractions on the monitor when I'm playing. Sorry, I hate that. Why now? Out of all the times. Right, have I got clearest track? I think I have. Planning to buy a new 2023 ZX-10R. Do you think it's better than the R1? I couldn't tell you, to be honest with you, mate. I don't know. I do really love the R1s. I think if I was going to have any bike, it'd be the R1 from 2008. But I really like the Kawasaki's after watching more and more Superbike and also playing this game. So, you know what, I'll say Kawasaki. Depends what the cost is as well and if it's financially viable. Going a bit sluggish here to start this one off. But speaking of Misano, I just did my guide video a couple of days ago. If anyone's struggling with this circuit, definitely check that video out. So Thomas sets the fast lap of the session with a 1:35.731. I think that will be bettered. Possibly by me, if I keep it on both wheels. Go on. Maybe I should have gone up to 6th gear then. I just didn't fancy it for a change. I'll try it without. So 2.5 seconds clear, or 2.4 let's say. And braking in. So Meerkat fastest with a 1:31.7. If he's doing that on his first lap, then we're in trouble. We are in trouble. Wow. I think I've seen him get down to the 1:30s here though. But that's a fast lap. But we're not bothered about Meerkat. We're doing our own lap to see how we get on. That's what's more important. Hey Remo, welcome to the stream, dude. Doing a Ducati only one tonight, so a bit out of my depth. Not playing with the Kawasaki that I absolutely adore. But the Ducati does feel really good. And as we know, it's very fast. Oh, it's fast alright. So we should be good. So into the right hand side. Oh, that's a bad plot. That's a bad spot for everyone to come back on the track. Meerkat, good lad. Good lad. Thank you for moving out the way for both gentlemen there. Are we in the 131s? Oh, don't do that to me. Trailing by 0.2 of a second, missed out by 27,000 of a second by getting into the next increment of second. Can you believe it? Good effort though. LT says kind of hard to see those side markers on the track. Would like to know how riders learn tracks based on visual cues, meaning are there always some mandatory visual cues for riders to put on the track? Mandalika is one of them that doesn't have particular anything. That's a very difficult track to learn, and I was playing that the other day and I was really tired. And I had a nightmare because I couldn't find my braking markers. I was going for everything I felt with MotoGP 22 and it just went horrible. So, not always. There isn't always some guides and visual aids on the circuit. In fact, I'm going to try the D1 tyre. That could be the difference maker. Wait. What? Really? We just did that lap time with the SC0. Oh. That's a good lap. That's actually a really good lap. I didn't realise that the SC0 could get me into a 132. That's fascinating. I don't know what lap time Meerkat's about to produce now, though. Because he could be putting in just a basic lap. Well, we've gone for the SCQ. I think that says the SCQ. That looks like it says the SC0 again. We'll see what happens anyway. It'd be amazing, wouldn't it, if the SC0 was a quicker tyre than the SCQ for me? Yeah, oh, maybe not. First sector is red. We now go firm on the brakes into Quercia. Quick upshift there as well. As we now slide into... Oh, I went too eager on the brakes there. Nunes is on a good lap as well. We get caught on the rumble strip ever so slightly. Gone wide. I've gone wide. Oh, damn it. Now, I could have continued there and just abused the rumble strip, but there's no way. Not doing that. I do feel good, but that feeling is going to be minimised in a moment when Meerkat sets the fastest lap. It's imminent, isn't it? Oh! Possibly not. Bear with me a moment, guys. I'm going to go full concentrate for this one, and then I will respond to those comments. Ooh, didn't like that. What are my thoughts on the new circuits? It's not destinations I assumed that MotoGP would be going to, but I'm happy to give it a try, just as everyone else is. You can only try it once or twice, can't you? Nice. Thank you very much, mate. I appreciate that comment. I do my best to try and make sure the quality is best as possible from audio and visual. Oh, I'm gonna get greeted with more back. Oh, please don't end up ruining this one. Might just get this one done without being hindered. Maybe. Oh, it's not going to be a good one. It is a good lap. It's a 131.189. Oh my goodness. Session over for me. Well, that is a bloody good lap. I don't think I can get across the line and get another one done. No, it's impossible now, isn't it? 10 seconds. I missed one of my favourite tracks return. Brno. Oh my goodness, Taz. Brno is a terrific track. I love Brno. In fact, another man who really likes Brno is Seiken Mirkan in second there. Brilliant, brilliant track. Yes, I would love to see that back in MotoGP. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Sector 1. The number 29. It's a 24-second one. Oh, we wait. How we wait for this one. So I look at my personal times anyway, but second split, I did feel like we lost a little bit of time there in the fastest lap. But a 1:31.1. Bear with me a second, I'm going to have to consult my screenshots. Is that my fastest lap here in Misano? That's the Assen one. That was a 1:31.18. That's Catalunya. Well, we took the pole position. Meerkat must have made a mistake. I'm sure I took a screenshot of... Actually, no, my fastest lap... Actually, it is. It is. My fastest lap in the career mode was a 1:31.2. Fastest lap this time around is a 1:31.1. We have improved. We have improved. Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, I'm chuffed with that one. That was a great lap. I might... Oh, I don't know. I didn't really use the SCX there. I did use the SC0, and I used the SCQ. Oh, I'm pleased. I am chuffed. I do love Misano. It's the track I just come alive at. Brilliant. So, sorry, Shell, I missed your comment. No, I don't think Fabio regrets resigning with Yamaha at all. It's going to be a tough one, but he knew what he was getting into when he signed up for them. Obviously, the money was good. And they still have the potential to win the World Championship. So we'll see what happens in the next couple of sessions. In the next races for the season. Because next season, it could be a different situation at all. It could have Franco Morbidelli being the championship favourite. You never know. You really never know. Will you be chanced by playing Phillip Island tonight? Quite possibly if it comes up. Could soon vote for... Oh, I jumped the start. I jumped the start. It's a long lap penalty for moi. That's a nightmare. That's 2 bad starts now, actually. Which I certainly didn't expect. Someone's down. Alright, the long lap penalty is from Tremonto onwards. And I will be honest with you, I have never done a long lap penalty here in Misano. So this could be fascinating. I must confess, I quite like seeing the number 11 on the Team Go 11 Ducati. Oh, I've messed it up, that. It didn't count. I thought I might have messed that up. Damn it. That's a blunder and a half, isn't it? Oh, getting on the track there is going to be a nightmare. Oh, this is just a nightmare of a race so far for me. Fabio or Pecco? It's definitely Pecco, I think. I'm 90% convinced. Ooh. Oh, Excalibur, welcome to the stream. You probably just witnessed a long lap penalty attempt. You'll see another one in a moment. The SC0 might have been a mistake now I think about it. But then again, I've not really put some good laps in yet. I'm not going to do the long lap penalty this time around. I'm going to do it the next time. Because I'm a bit close to the BRR rider behind. Bloody hell. I wasn't expecting that. Meerkat's gone down. I think he'll understand why I won't wait for him, because I still have the long lap penalty to do. I don't know if he's able to hear me on his stream. It's a rare mistake from the number 29. I love running onto that rumble strip. It looks so realistic. I think the last time we raced here in Misano, I think I also took pole position away from Meerkat, and then in the race he set lap times which was significantly quicker than my qualifying time. So I'm sure Meerkat will see in a moment. I'm going to dive into the long lap penalty for Tramonto. I gotta say though, wow. You know what I was just about to say? I love the feeling of this Ducati, it's so smooth. Would have been the commentary curse if I just got those words out just a tiny bit earlier. My goodness, my throat tonight. Oh, I've ballsed it up again. Oh, I didn't. Almost did. Jesus. A rapid in Misano as well. This is our chance. Could possibly be that the D1 tyre is not really ideal for a race situation. It's good for that one lap though. So 5 seconds behind second position. Very sloppy race from me so far. You know, I don't really find the Ducati to be that twitchy now. It's a pretty solid bike. It's a shame that I scratched up the bubble at the front there. I'm not as firm on the brakes this time around. So now we've got to figure out where we are stronger than the riders ahead. Something's happened to him. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. This is not going to plan. This really isn't. Doesn't turn in though, that's one thing I have to remember, that the advantage on the speed and on the brakes compared to what I was doing with the Kawasaki is all diminished when it comes to the corners. I don't think I've got a prayer of doing a 131 with the SC0, but I've not really had a clean lap yet. So we'll make this man lap to be good. Too deep. We change direction. Oh, and the Meerkat. He's waiting. No more penalty this time around for me. Bit of slipstream there. Oh, hell. I missed that comment then. Seen something and it's disappeared. Something about TCS, I think. So now into 5th gear. Oh, Meerkat went tight. He went really tight. I'll wait after this one. Unless he wants to do the chase. It's a long way back there to chase, isn't it? Not quite into the 131s this time around. It's a very odd braking point. Just want to see what lap time we can produce, and then we'll wait for Meerkat. Not often you can say that, is it? What? What, LD? If you put water in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Be like water. What? I don't understand it, but I love it. I will become said teapot. Dr. Teapot. Oh, that was tight. Oh no. Oh my god. Okay, bad lap. Didn't really do anything for us. Yeah, I don't understand that quote. Could someone explain it to me? Wow, them two are in a neck-and-neck battle here. Meerkat's just got through. And Nunes is down. And there is Meerkat. Let's go. So I couldn't get into the 131s. We have one more. Do you know what the irony about that is, though? Is that I went to check the comments and then got confused by what you meant, and then I didn't focus. Alright, now we're racing, boys. Oh my goodness, come on, Matt. Focus like Bruce said. With the water and the teapot and all that. Just can't seem to get the Ducati to turn in those points. Do you remember last time when I had a go at Meerkat into the change of direction? It went horribly wrong. I wonder if he's going to be anticipating it this time around. No, I'm not close enough anyway now. Ooh, but both a bit of a slide there. I mean, I couldn't have braked any harder there. Ooh, look at that wide angle he takes. We get really close, but the drive he got there was fantastic. Sugar. Oh my god, what a whack. I think Meerkat felt that all the way on the other side of the country. Yeah, I'm not quite competing with him in this one. Well, Meerkat definitely got the best of me in this one. It's a shame we didn't have more laps to do this. But nonetheless, that was a good race, that. I enjoyed it. Yeah, it's surprising that this game doesn't have crossplay. It really is. Because Milestone did something great with MotoGP by implementing the crossplay features. But then there's a caveat where you can't do it if you're on Steam and you don't have the Windows edition, for example. And now this game comes out after this, and it still doesn't have crossplay. It doesn't even have a race director mode as well. So there is some baffling decisions from the small studio in Italy. But I enjoyed Misano. I took a pole position. Whether Meerkat let me have that one, I don't know. But I took it. I'll keep it. That's how it will be. So I was the second behind his time. We're getting a 1-3. Well, actually, no. There you go. Proof is in the pudding. His time with the SCX tyre was better than my SCQ. So, yeah, there is that to deal with. So, next track coming up. Not sure which one to vote for, actually. Although it doesn't really make a difference. But I might just stay with the Ducati. I'm just going to quickly mute all the players as well. I get distracted very easily, and when I hear someone else speaking there, it just throws me off, so I've just had to mute everyone for now. Yeah, that's right, Dylan, yeah. If you want to join now, you're more than welcome to, mate. Well, it's just a public lobby, so you're more than welcome to pop on in and have a play around. Phillip Island's had a vote, so I guess whomever wanted Phillip Island is about to get it. San Juan Villicum, though, I would like to do that track. It's been a while, so I will vote for that, just to make things interesting. Aragon's getting a vote. Who the hell is voting for Aragon? I have no idea. But good luck to them, because I'm sure the majority of us are bored of that circuit now. We have to be. I know I am. Ah, nice one, Dill. Nice one, mate. Probably right there, LT. Probably. But I just know that even when I try in a softer tyre, I don't get the exit speed like Meerkat does. He's just really good at bringing the power. But as a few people have mentioned in the past, and what I've probably noticed as well, he does go for the wider track rather than just the... what do you call it? Then rather just seeing a tighter apex or tighter line that I tend to do. So I think that's probably something I need to probably work on. But there's a lot to learn. There's a lot to learn from Meerkat, and by having him in these sessions is more of a positive than a negative. I know some players will not enjoy seeing Meerkat win or having him beat them by a tremendous amount, but personally for me, every single time I race him I feel like I'm going faster, so keep Meerkat close. Excalibur, I know it's Ducati on it, but maybe we could see the Beamer once. No, sorry. I've swore to the Italian manufacturer today. Ducati only for this stream, maybe the BMW for next week's, Yamahas, Kawasaki's, Hondas, etc. So BMW it is for today's stream. Sorry, no, I said that wrong. Ducati only for this stream. I'd have to change the title. Ducati only except one race in Phillip Island when I went for the Beamer. Right then. I don't particularly feel too confident here in Phillip Island on this game. Don't know what it is, but I'm just not all that competitive here. Absolutely, LT, absolutely. End of the day, I mean, I'm certainly no slouch. I'm not a bad rider at this game at all. Or a bad player, should I say. And I still enjoy making all the content for it. So it doesn't matter to me if I don't become esports level or even to Meerkat's level. The only thing that matters to me is actually the commentary side. I just want to do the commentary, really. I was hoping to set up a Superbike 22 league where I could just simply commentate, but unfortunately, there is no race director mode, so I can't. So change direction here. Not bad. And we're going to get caught up here, I think. What? What? What kind of crash was that? What the hell was that? No idea. This is a terrible start for a autopilot. Just why? Why do we have to start 40 seconds beyond the track? Oh, excuse me. Oh, my bloody throat is just really bugging me tonight. I hate coughing or sneezing or anything like that on the stream. Just so unprofessional, but I can't, apologies, I can't do anything about it. Thanks, LT, I appreciate that, mate. I just do my best, mate. And that's all you guys need to do as well. Don't have to be the best, just enjoy it. I gotta say, I remember when I first started on Superbike 22, I just changed over to manual gears, and I did feel a bit down because I thought, oh, I'm really not good at this game. But I persevered. 70 hours later, taking a pole position for Meerkat. It's not all bad, is it? And the other day in Mani Cours, I got top 5 on the leaderboard. I don't think Meerkat's done anything about that yet, so that's at least one leaderboarding it into the top 5. Oh no. There's another rider ahead. Oh, whoa! What happened then? What happened? Why did the bike just fold? Strange. This is going terrible. This is going bloody awful. I'm going to try the SC2. I did mention to start this particular track that I struggle tremendously in Phillip Island on this game. Maybe it's because I've not done any real proper sessions on it. I did 1 or 2 time trials here, and I think that's it. I don't think I've ever really done it offline. Maybe. Anyway, is there any tracks you're good at in MotoGP but not in World Superbike? Well, this one in particular. I would say Mandalika. Maybe pretty good at it in MotoGP but not so much in Superbike 22. But then I would probably say I'm more competitive here in Misano. Then again, though, I do tend to always win in MotoGP as well, but no, I would say here, Misano, yeah. Misano, me and Superbike work really well. Oh, Donington Park is the massive one. I'm not good at Donington Park in this game. But when it comes to MotoGP, love Donington Park. Same as Ride 4 for that matter, but Ride 4's... Of course we're going to be better in Ride 4 because Ride 4 is much easier. There's that fly again. Not now. Not struggling as much as I thought I would be for this particular lap. Oh, there we go. Ooh, too tight. But it was still good. Get away, fly. I swear to God, it's mocking me. Sure. Ah. Damn it. I made an absolute mockery of Lukey Heights then. I really did. Really messed it up. .2 seconds behind Meerkat. Okay, fair enough. Best thing to do is go for the bridesmaid spot then. The old second place. 0.02 of a second. And firm on the brakes will go. Downshifting into the Miller corner. That's deep into Siberia, but we're still good. How the hell did we lose half a second there? I didn't think we looked too bad going into Siberia then, okay. Much tighter to the apex of Lukey Heights this time around. 0.7 of a second down. Quick change of direction underneath the TSO sign. And bring on the power, we should improve, but going off the track there will cost us across the line. It's an improvement, but still not putting us into the top position, so we do need to go back into the pits here, because I don't think this lap will have enough fuel for. Just want to see if we can keep that up into the first sector though. No, we lost 2/10, might as well jump back out then, because we aren't going to finish that lap anyway. So, pretty competitive LT, and worst critic is me. I play a lot of racing games with the wheel, mostly realistic ones, not the arcadish stuff. Now, I agree, we are all of our own worst critics. Now, I was doing some videos a few days ago, and I got tremendously frustrated with myself because I didn't like the way I looked riding. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so if it looks really dodgy and it looks like amateur stuff, I'll probably not end up making the video. I don't mind looking bad. Maybe I'm having a bad race, something like I did in Donington Park for the career mode. But that's because I was just getting used to things. But I don't like it when the riding itself looks amateur. As long as it still looks smooth and realistic, I'm happy with it. But there's been a few times, like I did a video a few weeks ago with the Alex Lowe's one against Top Rack in San Juan Villicum. The first time I recorded that video, I actually won that race, but I slammed into the side of Top Rack to win, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't put that video up and knowing that I just cheated my way to victory, so I ended up getting rid of it and doing it again and finished second. So we are our own worst critic. I totally agree with you on that one, mate. Oh, big dust cloud there. You know, I got suckered in there. I kind of went where he was. But that's it for us. That's probably where we're going to end in this one. As the benchmark increases, we're nowhere to be seen. Oh, yeah, this is not going well. This is not going well at all. Oh, I was reading that comment. I just didn't even pay attention. I knew this lap had already gone anyway, but we got MotoGP 22 and turned everything off before I turned the wheel and just endured pain until I got good. Yeah, pretty much what I did with Superbike 22, really. Tweaked it every now and again just to see what we could improve upon, but ultimately just left it be. And I think that's the best bit of advice I can give, really. Just keep persevering. As long as it's not annoying. And if you're hating it and you're having a bad time and you're getting aggressive and maybe swear words are hurled at the television screen, then I would say it's time to probably move on and then come back later when you're more calm. But I do know some people who will just keep persevering. Even if it's stressing them out to their hilt, they'll just continue, and I think that's the worst thing you could do. Really. So a bit of a wheelie. We are going to finish on the front row, but as I say, Phillip Island, one of those tracks for me that it's a bit of a bogey circuit now. Here in Superbike 22. Well, pretty soon we're MotoGP 19. Can't wait for MotoGP 23 with the new tracks in Kazakhstan and India. Yeah, I'm keen to see what they do with MotoGP 23. I do suspect we're going to lose some sort of historic mode and it's going to go back to maybe just a normal career mode and whatnot, but I do love the historic mode, so let's hope they do keep it. So, third place for us. And we will see if we can at least stay in third place. Now, I'm sure every single race I've done so far in Superbike 22 online in Phillip Island has resulted in a terrible spot for me. So, ooh, good luck. didn't really care for the D4 tyre there, so I'm going to stick to the SC1, and I want the SCX. SCX. I'm picking it twice because usually it doesn't really work. Right. Once everyone's... I've not even readied up. Oh no, I did. So Dill, this has been my first bike game since Ride 3. Really? Ride 3 was the only ride game I didn't particularly care for. But this is going to be quite a difference, isn't it? It's going to be a bit of a jump. But then again, I guess if you were recently playing Ride 4, you would probably find it even more difficult. Wheeler's just bought Ride 4. Good lad. Always a good choice. Well, starting in pole position, starting on the front row. And I've got a black screen. Let's wait for the red lights to go out, and hopefully we get a good start. I need it. It's a good start, but not quite as good as the Honda perhaps, but the Ducati speed is going to take over. There's that fly again. Get off the screen. Just to blow it to get it off. Jesus. But now... the old classic. Someone touches your rear wheel and you go down. It's more carnage getting back on it. You know what I would like, and I don't think many people would agree with it, a Jorge Lorenzo historic mode. You know, like we had with the Rossi one? I think it would be great to see a Lorenzo one, possibly a Stoner one, and then maybe even a Andrea Dovizioso one, but maybe that wouldn't be quite as full of drama. But if we had a Andrea Dovizioso Ducati one, for example, that could be really cool. Could be anything, really. I mean, I don't particularly want just the one season, but although I did really enjoy that. But I would like to see an historic mode, focusing on one historic rider. Well, that was a cheeky move, that was. That was a disgusting move, actually. I didn't commit properly to the move. And I was hoping I could slow it down in time, but nope, apparently not. So it was Thomas I made contact with into turn 2 that caused us to all crash. We went round the outside, and unfortunately I was under heavy braking at the time. Wow, he's really wide there to get the apex. Might have to employ that strategy. Ooh, that bump catches me off guard every time. Tell you what would be nice, like a full historic mode on someone like Kevin Schwantz or Mick Doohan as well. What do you guys think? What kind of historic mode would you people want? Yeah, you happy with the Lorenzo idea? Ooh, who's that in the distance? That's wide. That's very wide. Thought I heard someone careening off the track then. So I am losing ground with Nunes. Ah. Well, I won't hold Meerkat up if he wants to get through. Don't feel particularly fast. I'm just holding on for a podium at this point. Ah, that is wide. That is very wide. So no invitation required for Meerkat. It goes on through anyway. Smoke screen deployed there from Nunes. Don't know why I downshifted there. Didn't really need it. But it's beginning to concertine up here at the front. Oh, Nunes is out of shape. Bloody hell. I need that slipstream, otherwise I'm not going to get close enough. Yeah, exactly, because Lorenzo offers a plethora of bikes there. Jorge Lorenzo the game. Can you imagine? Oh, Meerkat's off the circuit. Nunes is wide. Oh, he's taking the long lap penalty, actually. Don't know if that was intentional or he just went wide. Didn't suspect I'd be leading this one. I really don't like this track anymore. I just have no confidence in any of the corners. Out of all of them, it just feels the weirdest. That's a damn shame, that. I guess the front tyre did take a lot of damage in the first couple of laps. That's a damn shame, that. Yeah, the Southern Loop is a pretty strong corner for me. Even if I do take that different line. And then as we went into the Miller corner, oh, Meerkat's down again. Well, first he was off the circuit, now he's down. It's a double whammy for the fellow Brit. So Phillip Island's certainly not been without its drama, has it? Oof. Ooh. So gentle on that front brake now. The next time we come into Lukey Ice, just take a look how gentle I'm actually pressing the brake there for the 9th corner. It's so gentle. That's all I really did for the previous one. Maybe I went a little bit more aggressive, who knows. Quick look at the pit board. We're on the 6th lap of 8. And it's all gone from here. Yeah, I'd be glad to not see Phillip Island ever again. Whoa! Someone went really fast into the first corner then. Did you see that? We have a very dusty set of leathers here. Isn't it strange that from game to game you can love a track and then you can really not enjoy a track? Like for example, in Ride 4, I would say Phillip Island is my favourite version. And then when I come to MotoGP I like it. And then this one I just don't like it at all. It's amazing how the bikes can really make the difference. But I'm a little bit inexperienced here in Phillip Island on Superbike 22, as we mentioned. No, mate, no, no. The stream is Ducati only, so no Yamaha today or BMWs or anything. Denada Ace, no problem, mate. Did what we could, mate. We should get on the podium, but all depends how well we can tackle this last bit. Oh, I think I've got an eyelash, something dropping onto my nose here. It's tickling. Wonder where that fly went. I've not seen it since. Must have got the message. My last lap was a 1:37. Yikes. We did actually have two very consistent laps there from lap 2 and 3. They weren't good laps by any means, but they were just very consistent. So since that crash earlier, when I was in Lukey Heights, not got much confidence on the left-hand side of the bike. So when I went into Siberia then, I was running it a bit too deep because I just didn't have any confidence. I wish I hadn't have chosen the SCX, you know. And the SC1 for that matter. Must remember next time if I choose Phillip Island, go for the harder option tyres. I brought all the power a little bit too early there. You see as we went wide into the final corner? Fly saw Meerkat's time. Just ended it. Ooh. This time over next MotoGP game, Darren Binder. Give me a Cal Crutchlow, maybe. We have already done Estoril today, so we'll probably not be choosing that one again. We'll try and get through the rest of the tracks. Oh, apologies about my throat tonight. It's got this constant tickle. So we weren't able to bring home a victory for the Aruba IT team. And we're not going to be able to do it here with the Team Go 11, so we'll try the next one in a moment. Ooh! Just lost all speed then, like completely all of it. Well, what's happened to the gap times, mate? Is it low quality, you mean? Yeah, I noticed the last time when I watched the stream back, the bitrate seemed really odd. I think it's trying to like over-process or something. The bit rate's actually quite high, but let me put it on my. I've got a 7-Up, and but I don't get much chance to drink it in between because it's like 8 laps straight, isn't it? Okay, the 7-Up has been drank. So the end of that one does see Nunes winning the race with a 1:27.7 as his fast lap. Meerkat 1:26.5 for him. Bloody hell, brilliantly done. Sky's kind of pixelated in 1080p. I'll have to have a look into this to see how we can improve it. I'm actually running just an automatic setting. I can soon try it for next week's stream. I could try doing the standard one and maybe putting it back into 4K. But I just don't think it does well when it does 4K to 1080p. I think it reduces the quality quite a lot. So maybe that's it. I'll definitely look into that, guys. Hopefully it's not too distracting. We'll have a little look. It doesn't look like that for me, you see. And it still doesn't when I go back on my own device, so I don't know why. I'd like to help, but I cannot. So I'm not very good at Most, but I would definitely rather see it than Aragon. So I'll go Most. Oh, it's a good job I did, because Aragon's almost had an extra vote there. Yes, mossed it is. I don't think I'm going to do very well here. Unless I hold them all up like I did in that career mode race that time. Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous that they have the time is white when it's really bright in the sky. I just rewound it. Yeah, I rewinded it a moment ago, just so I could see the, and it looks fine. What display are you watching it on? Because it looks alright on my phone, and the secondary monitor looks perfect actually on the secondary monitor, so I can't see it. I'm certainly not questioning whether it is or not. I imagine it is, because I've seen it myself in the past. So I do know what you mean, but I just hope we can fix it. I'm glad you're still enjoying it, mate, though. I'm surprised you didn't pick up Ride 4 then, Dylan, because Ride 4 is really good. I don't know what to suggest then, Weedless. I'll try and fix it for next time anyway. I'll spend some time with it. Might get some test streams coming up soon. See, I can't change anything on the fly, otherwise I have to end the stream. Not a bad entry. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? For some reason I felt like the corner was not as curved there. Don't know why I did that. I mean, I'm still on the lap, but I lost a bit of time anyway. Tell you what, this Motorcorsa Ducati feels really nice. Really nice indeed. It will just be merely a placebo effect, but it does feel a little bit better. Oh no. That's the biggest difference I'm finding with the Kawasaki that I'm used to. And this Ducati. The fact that I would bring on the power in certain points and the bike would turn in, but this one just doesn't quite have enough to turn me in. I remember when I was really struggling with this first corner. Still do, to be fair, because obviously I've gone a bit deep here, but to the point where I couldn't even get it right. And of course, guys, if you are enjoying the stream, be sure to hit the like button and consider subscribing as well. And of course, if you do want to join in and you're on PC, on Steam, you're more than welcome to do so. So pop in and join us racing today. I am... no clutch though, mate, because the clutch doesn't do anything in the game. I only use the clutch for manual start procedure. But yes, absolutely manual gears now. Never used to until Superbike 22. That's the first time I swapped over, and personally, I don't really see myself being any quicker. I think I'm roughly the same. But at the same time, it seems that people prefer manual gears and they want me to use it, so I'll use manual gears, not a problem for me. But I do know in Superbike 22 that it kind of forced me... I just mentioned earlier about that frigging corner, I've gone wide again into it. Oh my god. But yeah, when I first jumped onto Superbike 22, Fuchs told me that you'll need to use manual gears, and I was like, I can get away with semi-automatic. But when you do the manual gears or semi-automatic gears and you decide to do them yourself, the game doesn't respond well to it. It sort of sticks you in the same gear and it will no longer do automatic gears. It just waits for you to take over completely. And you lose a lot of time there because you get stuck in a gear that you didn't want because you thought the game was going to take care of it for you, but it didn't. So if you're on the fence about manual gears, try it and give it some time. If you love it, then stay with it. If you hate it, then go back. There's no problem. I am just not getting this right now. Did absolutely fine in the first bit. Got to start concentrating for this one, guys. So I'm going to probably rub the hands together and go in full concentration mode. At least just to get something decent. So here we go then. Now at the final corner. 2 seconds is Meerkat. In fact, he's going to... I don't think I've ever got a 129 consistently in this circuit. Always tend to struggle. I think the last time I had a really good... I think it might be one of the first races I came here on an online session. Jackhammers were there, Fuchs was there, Meerkat. And it was just, oh my god, I'm nowhere. Okay, a little bit better. Still messy, but better. Oof. So the difficult part. This is where I lose a lot of time. Sadly not, Weirdless, no mate. Maybe in the future though. I'm hoping to do the license next year possibly. Not a good lap this. This is quite an embarrassing lap here. Ah, blew it. Could tell straight away the way I went into that corner then that wasn't going to happen. You can tell the tracks I don't really use that often. Most is one of them. But I'd pick this over Aragon any day. Oh, I didn't really want to restart the lap then. I wanted to just get that over the line, but it's not going well here, boys and girls. Not going well at all. I need to start concentrating again. Got some pretty weak tyres on right now. We should be alright. Still set something good. Oh, that rumble strip is just a joke, isn't it? I mean, why? Nice, CBR 600. Which year? Because one of them looks beautiful. That's right, let's get this right now. Good entry. And now into the change of direction. Good. So we're going to lose time, we know this, it's fine. And here as well I do lose a bit of time. Just not quite got the confidence for this particular corner. Can never get it right. Really whiffed on this lap now, haven't we? Don't think he's going to really impede me here. Fine, I can go through him anyway. Oh, nice exit there. Across the line. It is a... Oh. Fuel died. Okay, not bad. Anyway, right. Panama Jack. Hey man, would love to see a video from you how to ride in rain on Superbike. Oh yeah, I did plan on doing a wet weather guide. I don't know what happened to that. My apologies. I need to get back to that. I've still got quite a few guides to do, but I'm just struggling with a bit of time at the moment, to be honest with you. Balancing everything. I will try my best to get it done though. Right, let's give this another go. Would love to see a BSB game. Oh my goodness, Dylan, absolutely. Would be brilliant, but I don't know whether it'd be cost effective to make. Because it's more or less just for us, Brits. So I don't know how it would really go. I don't know. But I would love to see it. Right, firm on the brakes, we'll go for turn 1 then. Can we improve on the lap time? I think we did make a few mistakes in the previous lap. 28.9 for Meerkat. Wow. Down by 0.2 of a second in the first split. A bit more aggressive going through that corner this time around. Is it going to pay off? Quite possibly not. Got to get this one right now. Pretty good. Don't come on the track. Don't come back on the track like that. Oh, mate. Can you believe it? Can you believe that? Ah. God damn it. Only... that's really annoying. 0.3 of a second down as someone comes back onto the track. We had a good chance there. We had a really good chance. Well, we're starting second, but I wanted a little bit more out of that one, I'll be honest with you. Even if we weren't going to beat Meerkat, we could have at least improved. General racing knowledge to not come back on the track like that, especially in a qualifying session. Oh, Dill. I love the Irwin brothers. They are just some of the greatest bits of BSB. I really wanted Glenn Irwin to win it this season after Jason O'Halloran got took out. I was like, okay, Jason's not going to win it then. And I always want the underdog. I know it's wrong because Bradley Ray totally deserves it this season. He's been absolutely head and shoulders above the rest of the field. But Glenn was so good towards the end of the season, so I was like, come on, Glenn. Come on. Get it done. And then they're both Irwin boys getting on the podium right at the end. Oh, LT, I missed that comment. Where am I from? I'm from Warrington, England, mate. Northwest of the country. Yeah, Knock Hill as well. Excalibur, would love to see that in the game. Be great to see Thruxton as well. It would be so nice to have a BSB game, it really would. I think bike gaming in general is... Shell. Brad Ray looks like Scott Redding from Wish.com. But regarding bike games, I just don't think they're as covered as well. Like, everyone knows of F1 and every other car game on the planet, but when it comes to bike games, they just don't get that attention. And I think the issue, obviously, is that, well, they're just not published very well. The interest is not there as much. Cars are more accessible, cars are more appealing to some people. So I think that's why. So, we're waiting for 2 more riders to ready up, and then we can make a start here in Most. Oh, nice one. From Bistrita. Bistrita? Bistrita? Apologies if I pronounced that wrong, mate, but our Romanian viewer. I do hope you're enjoying the stream so far. We're actually about 40 subscribers away from 5,000 as well, so if you haven't subscribed yet and you want to help out the channel, be very grateful. Actually, correct that, it's 29 subscribers remaining. Right, quick upshift. I've got a black screen again. I can hear bikes revving, but I can't see anything. Okay, now it's time. Tyres are really cold now. And away we go. Ooh. We all went wide then. We all went wide. Track limit warning for me. I think we all got caught out there because our tyres are significantly colder. And that's what happens when you get cold tyres, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's because of that hang, isn't it? Am I off? That hang gave us all, or at least gave me, extremely cold tyres. You know, when I say the hang, it was like the black screen that just basically loomed over us in a strange way. Very, very strange session this one has been. Very. In this week's challenge, Misano blindfolded. Oh god. Actually, I do have some sort of challenge in mind like that, but I don't know how well it'll come across in a video. It's not a blindfold challenge, but it does require not being able to see. Not for me, but for you guys. Maybe I'll do it at some point. Someone's down. Ah, that's the guy who made me, who messed up my qualifying lap. So we're in third, we're behind Humongous. And the tyres are beginning to warm up a bit. That was a wide line from Humongous there, wasn't it? I do apologise, you can hear my cat in the background, she's beginning to snore. So here we go. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think I will be doing a blindfold race, mate. It'd just be pointless, it would be terrible. In the way, I mean, my performance would be bad. Ooh. That's fine, let you run it deep, I'll just take over in the middle. What is it you need to know about the brakes, mate? Is it the gauges, you mean? Oh! Yeah, so the left is the front and the right is the rear. And with the bar that's filling up in the middle, the one on the right, furthest to the right hand side, the smallest one, is the rear brake. The bar on the left that fills from left to right is the acceleration, and the one on the right, which has got the little gap next to it, is the front brake. So those are the gauges so you can see how much I'm pressing. And then of course, if I change it over, you've got the brake disc temperature. So the rear brake at the minute is very hot, but I do go very heavy on the rear brake a lot. And then the other screen where it's just... it's a bit of both. You can see the brakes, but you don't see exactly what temperature it is. Have I just made the exact same crash that Meerkat did? Turn 11-13 reminds me a lot of the downhill section of Donington. I'm actually not clued up on my corner names, corner numbers in this one. I do believe it's the bit that I think reminds me of Craner Curves as well. And I also struggle with the Craner Curves in this game. Or the old hairpin at least, not so much the Craner Curves itself. I don't know actually. I don't think you can change the air pressure. Oh, my cat is really going for it now. She's snoring. Apologies if you can hear that. Actually, it'd be more funny if you can. So there is the sacred one. He's having a pleasant journey around here, isn't he? Ah, and Humongous has gone down. Steady. So I'm running out of fuel actually a little bit. I might have to drop it down to power setting 2 at some point. Ooh, steady. I am 28 years old. You watch your Meerkat stream at the same time? Get his perspective, don't you? Tell him I said hi. Ooh. I can actually close in. What tyres did I choose for this one? Was it the SCX and the D4? Ah, this difficult bit. Oh, I made mention about the AI doing that, didn't I? Touching that curb. I may have been brave enough to attack Ekalekawona into that corner, but not Meerkat. Oh no, I was reading that comment. Damn it. That was the worst time for me to decide to read that. Oh, I'm going to close it and really close it. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm stuck on him. I couldn't even move them. I wonder if he's in power setting 2. Oh, that's not a good effort. Tell you what, you should stay in power setting 2 more often. I just leave the fuel. I always leave the fuel as it is. Oh, that's it. It's over. Oh, if only I'd got the slipstream in that final corner instead of me losing attention. I'm just the worst at that, honestly. I can choose the worst times to do it. I always choose it. Ooh. Ah, there you go, he's pulling away. Oh, he got caught in the rumble strip. Goodness me. So here, Meerkat gains a lot of speed on me. I wonder if it's necessary to change the transmission in this one. Maybe try and get a few more tenths out of a certain gear, possibly. So 1 second ahead is Meerkat. Either he was just having a moment of chilling, or he did drop it down to power setting 2. I'll do the same for this particular sector. Oh, too tight to the apex. Usually, every race I have to drop the fuel down a little bit, especially in the career mode. Across the line, Meerkat goes into the 129s. I can't get into the 129s very well. I'm not doing it here. I don't think I did it in the race either. In my career mode, sorry. So I actually upgraded my SSD a few days ago. Actually, it was yesterday. Oh, that's not good. Oh, ugly, ugly mistake there. Well, towards the end of this one, it went rather well, you know. So I still need to actually choose which team I want to ride for next season in the Superbike 22 career mode. I don't want to go to a satellite team. I do hope they offer me a fully contract team, a fully factory team. Bit of a wheelie across the line, that's that one done. So not bad at all. Did you? Oh, Weedless, did you say hello to Meerkat for me? Oh, I want to know if he dropped down to power setting 2 there. I think he did. Actually, I'm pretty convinced he did. There was no way I could catch him up without him dropping it down. No way. Well, Moss went rather well, actually. Apart from me messing up the qualifying, I didn't think it went that bad. Is anyone else going to finish this race? So, 1:30, so 4/10 down on Meerkat's time, not bad. 3 seconds is we were off the win. It's a bit rough. There's Tom Humongous. Oh, Humongous lost the podium. What happened to the German? Ah, Dill. Was that the same guy who messed up mine? He won the championship and wasn't offered a ride in any of the factory teams? Ah, that doesn't bode well for me then. What I was thinking of doing is finishing the season, doing another one privately, and then hoping to get a factory team the next season when I actually record the videos. But I'll think of something, because I would like to be in a factory team. I think I'll try the last Ducati for tonight's video, and that'll be it. So whichever track we get, I've just noticed that Meerkat's gone, so has he gone offline? I don't know. So in that case, I'll choose Assen. It is my favourite track. Catalunya's got a couple of votes. Ah, okay. I'll chat to Meerkat later then. Looks like my Assen vote is gone. Looks like Catalunya will be the race for tonight. That's a shame, that, because this was going to be my last race for tonight anyway, so... Oh, God, Dylan. Came from the grass and swerved into me on the first lap on the penultimate corner. That is rough. That's the same spot where he messed it up for me. Oh, and sorry, Mo JP, I didn't say hello. Hello, dude, welcome to the stream. I hope you're well, mate. So let's make the last race of tonight a good one. I'm sure it will be. And a big thanks to Meerkat for joining us tonight as well. And a big thank you to you guys as well. And of course, if you haven't subscribed yet or hit the like button, be sure to do so now. Not a problem, Meerkat. Thanks for joining us, mate. Good as always. Well, yeah, that's typical, isn't it, Dylan? Every single time. someone bumps into you, they mess up their race, they mess your race up, and then they go, I'll leave now. It's just the worst. So I'm not going to follow Elias. Very fast rider, Elias, actually. But I don't particularly like following a rider in a qualifying situation. So I'm going to let him go, and I'm going to get some clear track, and away we go. So this is the Barney Ducati. The last Ducati of tonight's video. Tonight's stream. Said video too many times now. Ah, MotoGP's been lurking, has he now? Good lad. How are you, mate? Anyway, how's things? Oh, what the hell happened to Elias? And he's gone. The old rage quit. The king of the rage quit, bless him. He's a nice lad, though. Ooh, a bit messy in turn 5. I have a golden opportunity here to possibly win with Meerkat being out. Never mind. I knew I'd blew that then. Right. Go back to the SC1. You know what? For this track, I think I do actually prefer the SC1 over the D4. The D4 is a great tyre. Or was it the D1? I think it was the D1. It's a great tyre. It really is, but I just prefer the SC1 for that braking stability. The development tyre is better for the corners, but I do need to get sure the braking stability is right. I'm good, all my mates have been going on about Modern Warfare 2, so naturally decided to hop back into Battlefield to see what's up. Well, that's where Meerkat's just gone. He's gone to play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. You know, I like Call of Duty games. I like the campaigns. But I will never pay full price for a Call of Duty game ever again. Ever. It's just not a franchise I care about anymore. Same as Battlefield for that match. If they did a really good campaign with Battlefield 2042, I'd pick it up when it was on sale, but... well... LT, the buttons are mapped, but you don't necessarily have to do it as like you do with Ride 4, for example. So, you know, at Ride 4 you have the tuck-in button, which is a manual button. You don't have that, it's just ride away forward and backwards. Tom PW is at the top. Not for how much longer? I guess we'll find out. It's 3 seconds up in that third split then. It's a shame we couldn't have finished this one on Assen, you know. I love Assen. So now into the Catalunya corner wide there, not usually how I like to tackle that corner. So across the line, 1.9 seconds ahead, but Nunes is also going pretty damn fast, so see what we got to work against in a minute. I don't think that was my best lap by a long shot anyway. Oh, 1,000 per second down, touching the rumble strip. Let's mess this lap up. To be honest with you, since that's a mess. That's a mess. Since I really knuckle down with the content, there's very rare amount of games I could say now that I want to buy immediately when they come out. None of the games that are coming up now I'm going to consider pre-ordering or even considering buying on the day. For games such as Doom Eternal, I bought that on the day. 2 Point Hospital, 2 Point Campus, bought all them on the day. All the bike games that wasn't gifted, or at least given codes for, I would say, obviously, no doubt, buy them. I think that's probably it. That's the only games I would actually buy on the day. Oh, I can't control this Ducati. It doesn't feel right. It feels really different. It doesn't feel anywhere near as good. Me and my second corners. I did change. Yeah, I did. I might be mad, which is probably true. But the Moto Corsa Ducati, the one we just used in Most, felt significantly better than all the other Ducatis. Is that Ducati different? I know it's got a different exhaust, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to try that, because this one feels really sluggish. Ah, yeah, the new Sonic game looks really good. Sonic Frontiers. Ooh, too wide. To be fair, so far, I've put in some pretty good laps. The Team Go 11 Ducati, I was nailing it earlier in Misano. Got pole position. And I didn't change any settings. It's just a beast. What's the gap then? Nunes on another fast lap time. Someone went down there. Was that Nunes? I think it might have been. We're up in the third split. What a bizarre couple of sectors that has been. Good, no wheelie. Sometimes I get hit with a bit of a wheelie there. That's much cleaner now into the final corner. Don't run it too deep though. Across the line, we do go top by 89,000 of a second. Certainly not by much. The Ducati's brakes are much better than the Kawasaki though. Usually I have to brake on that white line, which runs parallel with the pit lane exit. And this time I find I can go a little bit later. So Tom was the fastest man in the first split then for a moment. Nicely done. Oh, almost went too tight there. So very near. It's coming at a good opportunity, this is. By a tenth. And we didn't mess it up into that corner either until Akaisha. Oh, that's never a good spot to come back on the track, but should be safe if I can get through in here. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me again? He's autopilot. Well, that's bloody annoying, isn't it? Well, we did improve, but that's annoying. We shouldn't have lost that time. Right. Frontiers, don't they have some banging tunes on it? Sonic, oh, Colours was it? I think that had some belting tunes. I remember making a meme for my friend on that one. Right. I've got 30 seconds, possibly enough time to get across the line here. What you play on? I'm playing on PC. Playing on PC with Superbike 22. What brand would you get if you were to buy a motorcycle for the road? Well, considering it would be my first bike, it wouldn't be anything too crazy. So I'd probably just get something like... What's that one? I really like the Kawasaki Ninja ZX 250R. That's beautiful. Or the Honda CBR 125R. I like that one. That looks a nice commuter bike. But I don't think I'd do anything crazy though. No way. if bikes, you know, if money wasn't an option, or at least a concern, and I was fully experienced, had my licenses, everything, I was confident, I would probably go for the Yamaha R1 from 2008. I love that bike. It's just a beautiful bike. Or an MV Agusta Super Veloce. Oh my god, what a bike. No, Superbike 22 is not cross-platform now. Oh, messed that up then. Well, I don't think we're going to improve this lap, but we should still... Oh, we are, maybe? Maybe we still can? Yeah, it's a beautiful bike. It's just the best looking Yamaha they ever made. The front is stunning. Everything about the bike is just amazing. Sounds great as well. But now into the final corner. Can we get into the 138s? Looks like it. No, it's not your fault, Dylan. I thought I'd go through the autopilot, which it usually does, because I did that earlier in Most, but this time it decided, nah. So we do take pole position, a 138.8, just a couple of tenths ahead of Nunes and a second and a bit ahead of the rest of the field. But no, not a problem, Dylan, not a problem at all. I could tell it was autopilot. There's never any lobbies in Superbike 22 on the PC either, unless I'm on. There usually isn't any. Ah, I've used all the SC1 tyres. That's not great. Go for the D3 then, I guess. And I guess we'll go for the DX1. So ready up. So the fuel is... Okay, now it's maximum. I always thought it was maximum, you know. Tom Cash says I've got the Aprilia RS125 GP. Absolutely amazing bike. Stunning. Is that the one from 1997 or, well, onwards? Or the early 2000s or the new one? Plan on getting either the RS60, 660, I can't say it, RS660 or the R7 once past my DAS. The wife is looking forward to rides on the weekends. That's awesome. When you're 17, you want to get an MT125. My friend took me on an MT125 and an MT10. They're great bikes. Sorry, I was having a drink, but yeah, really great bikes. The 7-Up has just quenched my thirst. But now, it's time to start from pole position here in Catalunya. Let's have a good start and hopefully we can get out to the front and away with a victory. So here we go, the final race tonight. Got a very cold front tyre again. Are we good into the first corner? We are. A bit concerned about that cold front though. I didn't realise Nunes was on the BMW. I thought he was on the Yamaha for some reason. Wow, look at him slide in the rear there as well. Ooh, his Ghost is just... Well, his rider is looking weird on that bike. Twitching all the time. I do love the TV3 corner. He's ran it deep. Was it just Ducati against BMW in this one or something? And one Yamaha? Well, I wasn't expecting him to swing across the track there. What is that all about? Sorry, mate. I'm trying to get back on through. Ah, fair play to him. He did wait for me. Thanks, Nunes. What a top guy. Right then, so down on the back straight, I can have a little look. Oh, the 2007 one. Yeah, that is beautiful. When I was looking at bikes ages ago, I think I was looking at like how much it would be to buy one of those and the insurance, etc. What a gorgeous bike, though. Yeah, I'm always the opposite. I think, actually, I don't know, maybe? I feel a bit sluggish in this one compared to Nunes, but Nunes I was able to get the pole position from. But he's doing a great job in this one. Really good. Especially with the BMW. So I'll try not to go too close to him this time around. Nice and tight to the apex here. I think Nunes has got me covered, you know. He's looking really good here in Catalunya. I do know the BRR guys do like this circuit, though. And they're doing a great job. The Brazilian representing his home country here. The people back home in Brazil will be chuffed. One of Fuchs's teammates. So let's try braking a bit late. I think I still went quite early there, but I could probably go a lot later in the first corner with the Ducati. Ooh, steady. Full concentration mode here to keep with Nunes. Seems to have my number in the first sector and the second, but then from the third onwards I seem to close it back in. TV3 seems to be in my favour. And then going into La Caixa from there, we are able to get closer to the Brazilian. Alex Barros over here. That's just too greedy, that. Too greedy on the brakes. Instead of just accepting what you need. Definitely these. The cat wants to get out of my room. This is inopportune time, this. She's not a patient cat either. She'll start kicking off. It's a 1:39.6 for the Brazilian. That's a great lap. Let's see him go a bit later this time around. Possibly still could have gone later. Wow. Well, he's making me work for it. Certainly is. Apologies for not reading much of the chat. I'm in pursuit here. And I've got a cat that's kicking off. I think she's got it. No, she got the door. Go on. You can get it, Rio. Oh, T. To get my door in a string so I could pull it and open it for her. So I seem to be stronger in the hotter conditions here in Catalunya rather than the colder temperatures. Probably could have considered doing the medium tyre for this. We'll bring on the power. Down the back straight, we do set the fast lap, but I'm only gaining a 10th on him. I'm braking significantly more later this time around. It is working. He's pushing me here. I think he's got the hurry up message, hasn't he? And I need to pay attention to my fuel, because did you notice as well that I did increase the fuel? Yeah, I have less than I did in Most at this stage of the Grand Prix. Good, the cat's given up for now. Oh, that's the first mistake I've seen from Nunes. Oh, I wish my cat would stop. I'm in pursuit here. Rio! Psst. Damn it. I can't let you out yet. Just give me like a couple of seconds, please. I'm trying to catch up to Nunes. Ah, don't downshift there, Matt. Come on. I think he's pulling away, isn't he? And I need to drop the fuel down soon. Yeah, I'm going to have to concede this one. Damn it. What a race, though. Really well done from Nunes. Apart from that slight bobble into turn 9, he has been impervious. Absolutely brilliant here. Nothing but respect for Nunes in this one. Is that another mistake? Wish I'd chosen the Motor Corsa Ducati now. It's in the back of my mind thinking that, oh, that other Ducati was so much better. But I'm just pushing so much. It's not happening. Power setting 2 it is. I wish my cat would stop. Does anyone else have any pets that would just really annoy them sometimes? I love my cats, but my god. Just like wait 5 minutes, that's it. That's all you have to wait. But you're pushing the door back into the jar, not even pulling it. Oh, apologies for missing the chat, but I just can't seem to get a time in to read it. I think that's the last time I'll mess with the fuel. Because by increasing the fuel, I've had the least amount that I've had all race. Or all stream. Ooh, Nunes really wide there. He's got this one covered though, he's got it. Yeah, Nunes has been terrific. I hope I'm saying that name right, because I've said it so many times, but he has been brilliant. Small mistake there into turn 7 for the TV3, but he's been brilliant. Really deserves it. You know, he waited for me as well when I bumped into him earlier. Brilliant. Can't fault him here in this one. Cannot fault him at all. And I'm not close enough for any lunge or attack. He's got it covered. Fair play to him here. And And I'm out of fuel. I can finally open that door. Right, Rio, come on, you can go now. Go, 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 go. There we go. Finally. Well then guys, thank you very much for watching the stream. I do hope you enjoyed. Bloody good effort there on the Ducati trying to chase down Nunes on the BMW. A very thrilling battle with a cat also banging at my door. I wish I could stay for one more. Maybe I can. I don't know. Tempted. No, I better go. I better go. I've got things to do. So thanks for watching, guys and gals. I really do appreciate you sticking by, checking out the content, and also liking and subscribing. Shout out to Nunes for winning that one. He definitely deserved that one. Brilliant stuff from him. And yeah, I guess that is it. So big thanks, and I'll see you